There is a myth that estate planning is uncomfortable or depressing, but it can actually be empowering when working with the right people and learning the right tools to control your future while protecting the people you love. Senior Citizen Lawyer empowers seniors with strategic plans so that they can truly enjoy their golden years. Attorney Dustin McFarland is here with more on how he can help you start planning for your future today. Welcome, Dustin.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're happy to have you on this morning. And Dustin, let's start with some of the common legal needs of elderly clients. What are they?
So I think the biggest common need that elderly clients face is becoming ill or incapacitated, and actually family members have to help them pay their bills, deal with doctors, access their finances, and that's really difficult to do if you don't have the right estate planning documents in place.
And can you explain what estate and elder law are and their importance?
Yeah, estate and elder law. So estate planning is really the process of planning for what would happen to your assets if you were to pass away, but more importantly, what happens if you get sick? Who's going to be in charge? Who makes medical decisions for you? And also, who manages your money, your real estate, your income, your bank accounts, everything that you have? You've got to have a written plan in place to make sure that the government stays out of your business and you get to decide what happens.
Yeah, it sounds like really important conversations that need to happen ahead of time. And could you break down the estate planning process?
Yeah, the process, we try to make the process as simple as possible, but you need to meet with the attorney probably 3 or 4 times, not only to tell the attorney what you want to have happen, who you want to be in your life, who those decision makers are, but actually to go through that estate plan, that trust or that will or that power of attorney, and have the attorney explain it to you. Sit down with him or her multiple times and really go through those documents so that you understand all of this legalese, this complex language, and it makes sense for you and your family. You've got to make sure it's the right solution that fits you.
Yeah, it sounds like you want to make sure you're working with the right team when dealing with such important and sensitive information. How can your estate planning law firm help senior citizens?
So we sit down and we go through not only what seniors have, but what their wishes are and who they want to take care of them. So we offer free consultations to anyone who just wants to review their existing estate plan and learn how they can be protected and how they can be taken care of if they get sick or incapacitated through their golden years.
And how does the threshold for probate in California impact the elderly?
So probate is the process of distributing your estate after you pass away if you don't have an estate plan. And a lot of people think that a will alone avoids probate, when truthfully, a will actually forces your family to go to court and go through the probate process. So there's a lot of misinformation that the elderly get about estate planning, and we really want to avoid the need to go to court at all costs.
Yeah, and how much does an estate have to be worth to go to probate in California, Dustin?
So the California probate threshold is $166,000 and some change. It's actually the gross value of the estate. It's not everything. It's only the assets that don't have a joint owner. They're not in a trust. So that $166,000 threshold means that almost any property owner in California would be subject to probate if they don't have an estate plan.
And what is the threshold for probate in California?
So again, that $166,000 is the threshold. Again, that's the gross threshold, which means they don't take into account if there's a big mortgage on the property. They really just look at the total value of the property, and if it's over $166,000 and you pass away, then your family's going to be stuck in a probate court for the next 2 years, paying attorneys thousands and thousands of dollars to deal with something that you could have avoided for pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, I feel like, again, it just highlights the importance of having these conversations, finding the right team to get this figured out now rather than later. Thank you so much, Dustin, for joining us this morning. And for a free consultation, visit seniorcitizenlawyer.com.